Hello, we made it. And look where we are. We are waiting to go through immigration in Cancun.
Thank you.
Hello. What's going on, Sharon?
Nothing. It's Thursday night.
You are a little bit tan, my lady. You've gotten a bit of a tan going on.
I know I got pretty burned, but
Oh, you got burned, all right. You got the burn. You got the burn, baby. What's up, everybody?
Everyone.
How we doing? Welcome to Thursday.
Thursday.
Welcome to Thursday. Is it Thursday? What night is it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know. It's crazy. We almost forgot about tonight. We're like, oh my God,
I easily could have. I got home, I did a few things, and I'm like, well, there's something different about tonight, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's alive. We're going live.
Yeah.
And then and that was it. So I got a quick little 20-minute nap, and boom, there you go. I prepared virtually nothing besides that fun new Thursday night intro. We hope you liked it. That's the Thursday night special. Thursday night special. So there you have it. What else do we have?
I just see a comment right there.
Rayleigh says, I missed my live, I guess. Whoops. Yeah. Don't worry. No, Blaine, you're okay. It's Thursday. It's not Monday. Everything's fine. It's like a bizarro world, a bizarro live stream world.
Yeah. It's been kind of a crazy week around here because we got home Monday, so we didn't go live. And
yes.
And the last couple of days have been crazy. I've been catching up on work. Matthew's been catching up on school. He had school in Mexico one day, but he missed 2 days for our travels.
Yes.
So he had some things to make up. So he was working on that this week, and
he was what a good guy. He got up without even batting an eye. I mean, if we would have said, don't worry about school today, he probably would have been pissed off. That's the kind of kid he is. So he did a great job. Let's jump in really quick. It's 7:05. Let's jump in and say hi to a few folks that are in the chat. Can we do that right out of the gate, Sharon?
Yeah.
Would that be okay? First off, if you don't know what's happening here, together as a team, as a family, we're called Sharon and Travel. And my name is Jamie. On my left, on your right, is the gorgeous Sharon from Sharon and Travel. And not with us, as usual, is Matthew, who's catching up on some video gaming now that his homework is done for the night.
Yeah,
and he's doing that deal.
Much video gaming all week. So.
Oh, I think he was a little bit freaking out. So let's say hi to a few folks.
I see a comment really quick. Alfred Inglesby says, hi. Oh, everyone, snow in Arizona. Yes, I heard we did get a little snow in certain areas in Arizona, but we were gone. So when the morning we came home, we heard it was hailing, raining like crazy. And when we got off the plane, the rain had stopped, but it was cold. It was like in the low 80s, I think, when we left to go to Mexico.
Yep.
When we returned, it was probably like in the low 40s or something. We got off the plane.
It was bitter cold.
And we're like,
wet,
oh
rainy,
my gosh,
gross.
we're freezing.
It was horrible. It was horrible. Timothy Walters, thank you so much for the super chat.
Timothy.
He said, you guys look awesome. Give me some of that Mexican sun. We did. We went for them. We had a few options on what we could do. And instead of chasing adventure, we really decided to chase relaxation and get some sun. And that's really what our couple days in Mexico encompassed. That was a big deal of it.
Adventure right now, I think, with everything going on, the masks, wearing the masks and things. Like we said, we had thought about going over to Cozumel. We chose not to. Once we got there, we decided not to. Just because the whole boat thing and the mask and all that. So we did some other things. But
the ferry was not happening.
But we relaxed a lot too.
Let's say hi to a few folks. Number one, let's give a big, big warm welcome. Let's give a Sharon and Travel welcome to the two folks that hold this channel together. Nautical Nurse Nancy and, of course, Leanne Francisconi. Ladies, great to see you. I bet your hubbies are nearby. Anthony and Brian. Hello to you as well. We mentioned Alfred Inglesby is here. What's up? Carla McClendon's in the house. Ruth Todd, I'm sure Steve Morales is around. Blaine from Really Creative Travel. Tess Almond is here. Sagan Force said, whoa, I never make a live show. So cool. Happy Thursday night, everybody. What is up?
Be the maybe, who knows, maybe some other people will be on that can't make it on Monday tonight.
You're right. Mercy Rodriguez is here. Jason Schumacher is here from the great state of Texas. John from the Ship Show. How do you chase relaxation? Does it run away asking for a friend? John, I'm sorry. I know that I don't think that you found a lot of relaxation on your Florida trip over the same weekend there, but I will tell you all of the secrets later on. Well, we'll have to wait. Maybe one day. I keep hearing this thing about a Zoom call. Maybe one day we can have one of those and we'll talk a little bit more about it.
I don't think anytime you go to a theme park, it's relaxing.
No.
I mean, it's go. It's a different type of fun.
Well, and having a lovely little daughter like Stella who's ready to rock and roll and tear up the place does not make it any easier. Christina V is here. Amy Elke. The O is silent, so please don't say O Elke. Just call her Amy Elke, please. Sherry Giaquinto is here. What's up? Lindy Lou is in the house. Jeffrey Resendez. What's going on, Jeffrey? Kenneth Oakes is here. Patty McFall Monk is in the house. Ryan N. Wait, is it Monday? I hope not. No, Ryan, it's okay. It's not Monday. It's Thursday. Have no fear. Everything is fine. Yeah. What were you trying to say something?
Oh, nothing.
Well, you're sitting here like this, like you want to say something, and then you're saying, oh, nothing.
I can't remember. There was a Ryan that...
That is not the same Ryan.
Okay.
That is not the same Ryan. Rhonda Carney is in the house. What's up, Rhonda? Charles Hahn is here. Charles, great to see you. Karen Griswold. Timothy Walters, of course. Vicky Boyer, hello. Brian Boone in the house. There's Steve Morales. Crazy Cat Traveler says, poor lady, can you bathe in aloe? No, Crazy Cat. She is in her element right now. This is where Sharon wants to be. She wants to be bronze with with a hint of red. She's a happy lady.
I'm not burnt anymore. The only thing that got red was my face. The rest of me really didn't get burnt at all. I had a lot of sunscreen on, and I laid out in the sun 2 different days. One day I literally I didn't get red at all. And the second day, I got my face covered.
We've had many conversations about why that is. You refuse to listen.
I was in the pool. It was when I was in the pool.
No, it's because we were out for 2 hours. Then we came in for an hour and a half, and then went back out for another 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So we shut down the sun.
But
and don't worry, she is tan. And listen,
but it's turning tan.
And for the guys out there,
it's not burnt anymore.
The tan lines are amazing. Just leave it at that. Thank you very much. Or for the ladies out there, whatever floats your boat. Brian Francis.
I could bathe in aloe, though.
Brian Francisconi is here. Paul Atta is here. He says he still thinks that picture behind us is Vegas. That is not Vegas, I'm sorry to say. Charles Deekman is here. What's up, Charles? Doug Ullinger, Doug and Beth, lovely to see you guys. How are you both doing? Who else do we have out there? DC810, Deb Crotzer is here. Great to see you, Deb. Let me back up a little bit because I flew right by a few names. And the Fields, Nancy Fields, Daniel Fields are here. Amber Weimer is here. What's up, Amber? Margie Butcher, Annie Kelly is in the house. What's going on, Annie? Lovely to see you. Kelly Ronaldo is here. All the usual suspects. Mike V, there you are. Lady Joy. Hey, Lady Joy. How you doing? Lovely to see you. Lady Joy, listen, the picture you posted of me on that vlogger, not my best side. I mean, that was a major close-up. I believe you may have frightened a number of people on that page, just so you know. People were running scared. The Q's Cruisers are here. What's going on, Q's Cruisers? Lovely to see you both in the house tonight. Thank you for joining us. Who else? Sue O'Connor. Let's see. Yellow Duckyism. How come there hasn't been any panorama cancellations? There's been plenty of panorama cancellations, Yellow Duckyism. I'm not sure what you may have missed. Timothy Menard said, what's up, Timothy? Nice to see you. David Smith is here. David, how you doing? Najuma Brown is here. Lovely to have you here. A few names that I don't see on the regular. It's nice to see a few different folks here in the chat tonight. I don't want to miss anybody. I'll run through real quick. Make sure we're not missing. Julie Amos is here. Julie, nice to see you. Jason Schumacher is booked at the Hyatt Ziva in Cancun next month. Anybody else weirded out about the testing that's required? They test at the resort. Yeah. They do, and we'll talk a little bit about that. We'll jump into that. Let me finish up here.
A lot of resorts are going to start testing, including the one we were staying at the day before we left. They put a sign up saying that they were going to start testing there. So I think testing is going to be readily available in the Cancun area.
Yes, it already is.
People.
I think it already is. Michelle, I'm here. Pat Clements is in the house. What's up, Pat? Nice to see you. Did we cover everybody? Have we gotten all the names? Heather B is here. Lovely to have you, Heather B. There's Beth Ellinger. Hey, Beth. Anthony Simone is here. Stephen Ames, what's up? How long was the flight? Stephen Ames, the flight's what?
About
3.5 to 4.5 hours. 3.5 there.
3.5 to 4.5.
Well, it's like 3 minutes and 3 hours and it's 3 minutes. 3 minute flight.
It's about 3.5 hours.
3 hours and 20 minutes there, and a little over 4 hours back because of the jet stream and all that good stuff. Richard Zollner is here. I saw you out there. What's up? Dan Zulch is here. Was going to get a little sun today, but 4 inches of snow on the lounger. Ooh, that hurts. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Gary Wells is here. What's up? Nice to see you. Dewey Skis in the house. Love to have you here. Amy Franzak, Joe Randall. Great to have you guys here. Daniel Cox is here. I know I missed a few names, and I'm going to try to jump to the bottom of the chat now. So if I missed you, please come back around and say hi. It was not intentional by any means. So tonight, Sharon, not only are we here to talk anything about Mexico that you want to talk about, if you have questions about our travels or any of that jazz, but at the same time, we are here to also, we have a little announcement to make. 3, that's right, 3 names have been chosen from the myriad of people who wanted to get in on the hashtag no Zoom call this Saturday night. So we're going to be announcing those names a little later too. We'll give them a little time to get here. So, and we'd like to drag it out. It's a normal thing. We're going to drag it out. We're going to keep you guys here a little longer than you probably want to be. And we'll keep you around.
We will say the ones for next month, we're just going to keep the same post up there. So if anyone didn't add their name to it and they want to be involved in it, they can still add their name to it for next month. So next month we'll just take the ones out that are in it this month, so they won't be eligible next month, and we'll pick 3 more next month. You
can't go twice until everyone else goes once. Them's is the rules. Party on the Sea is here. What's up, Party on the Sea? Sherry Smith is here. Did you feel safe on the plane? Excellent question. Sharon, did you feel safe on the plane?
I did. I really did on this plane. It was a full flight. I mean, both ways, but I actually felt safe. There wasn't like, we all 3 sit together, so we don't have any strangers sitting right next to us, for one thing. There wasn't anyone close to us that was coughing and sneezing or anything like that where you're like, oh my gosh, So I think we felt pretty safe.
Yeah, everyone's kind of laying low. There was, you don't have to worry about people turning around, and we didn't have groups next to us yelling and crossing over.
Also, I used my new those pillows on the plane, like the neck pillows, but the ones that sit in front of you that you can lean down on to sleep, that we gave away for Vlogadays. Matthew and I each have one of those, and he's used his before.
It's funny, you guys have one and I don't. Whatever.
Well, you don't like that style of pillow. So anyways, so I got one and I used it for the first time this time, and I really loved it. So I slept going and coming for a couple hours. Yes, you did. And so I had my head down, and so, like, I was kind of we were in our own little space there, so I don't know, we just felt pretty safe.
Joe Randall said, that place looked awesome, guys. Shavana and I might be interested in going ourselves. It was fantastic. Yeah, we can't recommend it enough.
We loved it.
Sue O'Connor, I think somehow it must have looked like we were at 2 different resorts, because, Sue, we actually only stayed at 1 resort, which was the Royal Haciendas there, but we did stop in and have a lunch at another resort. Oh, yeah. It was actually on my birthday day that we had that.
Yeah, that wasn't, we didn't stay there, but we went there for, like Jamie said, for lunch. We were in Playa del Carmen, downtown, walking around on 5th Avenue area. And that, we had done some research on that resort, and we wanted to go there anyways. So we ended up going there for lunch, and you can actually get in the pool there and hang out. You don't have to be staying there, but we didn't bring our swimsuits, so we just had lunch, and Jamie and Matthew kind of watched the football game there, the first game. And the funny thing was, Jamie had his drone with him, and we were up on the rooftop pool thing. And
You're telling the drone story?
They actually told him he could fly his drone from the top of there. And the bad thing was, it was so windy that day, he couldn't fly it.
It wasn't going to happen.
So it
would have been
really disappointed
gone
in that.
in Playa del Carmen if I did that.
So, but we're like, next time we go, we're going to go back there and
you cannot let that go, Kenny. You just love to throw it in my face that I had the chance to do it, and I didn't have the balls, is what you're trying to tell everybody.
I think we were just disappointed because of the darn wind. If it wasn't windy, we would have done it.
That's right. Richard Zollner saying, Nancy, you need to teach Lindy Lou how to Zoom. Lindy Lou, if you need tips on Zooming, we can give them to you. Don't worry, just let us know. Let's see. What else do we have going on out there? Jonathan Chipshow says he wants a picture of me with that pillow.
Oh, okay. Well,
All right. Well, the next time we travel, we'll make sure to get you a special picture of me with the pillow. I don't know if Sharon would let me use it though.
well, maybe. I really like it. But Jamie always likes the pillows that go behind his neck where he leans. He likes to lean back this way.
Lean back.
Yeah.
I'm more of a lean back kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? Lean back. Sandy Rackley, you missed saying hi to us from South Carolina. Hello.
Oh.
Hello to you. See, I saw you. Now I can say hi to you. Allie J, what's going on? Love to see you. B State in 67 is here. What is up? What is up? Let's see if we got any more questions out there. Nancy, thank you. She said Jamie's drone footage is awesome. Only when the thing will actually get up in the air. It was so windy.
Yeah.
That, like Sharon said, that I mean I was tempted. I wanted to go over there and do it. I could have done it. The more drinks I had, the more I wanted to go do it. And I really had my wits about me to the fact that if my little drone would have got caught by that wind and would have just been gone.
Yeah.
And
you were the sensible one because I was the one saying, just do it. Just do it.
Yeah, you were pushing the buttons.
Yeah, I was like, oh, well, if something happens, we'll have to get a new one. Just do it. And,
well, the funny thing...
he was kind of being more logical.
When we got back to the resort that day, I did go ahead and put it up in the air because when we were at the hotel, we were like 5 stories up in the air. So we were already way up. There was nothing blocking any wind. It was just gusty. And when we got to the hotel, I put it up in the air.
Well, it didn't
and I got up there
when we got back.
Well, it didn't because we were lower. You know, the trees are around us and the hotel's there. But once it got up, I started getting wind warnings. And I have footage of the drone, and the thing is just going like this. And then the gimbal wasn't working on it. It was just a hot mess. So it was crazy. Michelle M said the hot tub on the balcony looked great. Oh my gosh.
It was great. I used it, I think 3 times total, maybe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think 3 times.
Nancy says, when do you ever get permission for droning? What's funny is I asked the guy kind of half kidding, and I said, hey man, you ever fly a drone off of here? And the server was fantastic. And the guy, and I said, do you have a drone? Have you ever flown a drone up here? And he goes, a drone? You got? And I said, yeah, I have one in my bag. He said, yeah, go ahead. You want to fly it over there? That's okay. I go, really? He goes, yeah, the manager's not here today. So do whatever you want. I was like, wow.
I know.
And that place is so. There's more stories to be told about kind of scary it was even getting into this resort. There was definitely some back door through a metal detector. We stayed at, yes, this other one in Playa del Carmen. Yeah. We'll talk more about that later. Andrew Swise comes in with the hashtag Chargers Super Bowl 2023. Thank you so much. We love that. We love that. Let's see. What else? Crazy Cat Travis said, I can't stand the ones that go around my neck. Give me a normal pillow anyway, even on a plane. Amy Franzek said, looked lovely at that resort. It sure was. Thank you so much. How much did you love your view at that resort? Said Nautical Nurse Nancy.
100%. Loved it. We
were a little concerned because when we booked, we knew that we had got an ocean view, not a beachfront. Mm-hmm. You know, and the beachfront ones are right, just all you're looking at just at the ocean, which is a beautiful view. But the ocean view is where you can see a little bit of the ocean and the resort. And
I'm glad we didn't because, we heard that the ocean front ones had more wind. So that was kind of the reason why we didn't get it. Mm-hmm. But after being there, I'm glad we didn't because we were out front in that area a couple times at night. And it was so dark when you look out at the ocean in the evening, you really wouldn't have had much of a view of anything. You could see Cozumel off at a distance and the lights a little bit, but there really wasn't much of any view. It was just so dark. And where we were, we could kind of see out in the middle of that darkness, but we also could look down and see the lit pools and everything as well. So it was prettier, I think.
There you go.
So
Paul Addis said he had a wind warning from the food he's getting over there. Yeah, Paul, it's you got a typhoon there in Fiji. You take it easy. Daryl, Bither or Bither? Daryl, let me know. I want to make sure I'm saying your name right. Daryl says, where are the dirty martinis? I'm sorry, man. The dirty martini is usually a Monday thing. I'm mentally prepared for it. I'm prepared on a Tuesday. Quite often I have Tuesdays off so I can enjoy it. Tonight I'm just having I'm keeping it a little with the theme of Mexico. I'm just enjoying a nice brewski right here. Lady Joy, thank you so much. Very nice of you. I'm glad you guys are live. I sure miss Monday nights.
Thank you, Joy,
for the kindness. And there's Daryl. Oh my God, Daryl! Thank you for that super chat. You're amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And for the super
I didn't even see the super chat was up there. I didn't even see it. Meanwhile, I'm answering Daryl's question, and I'm like, whoa. Thank you, man. Appreciate the generous super chat. You're fantastic. Let's see. What else do we have going on here? I don't want to jump too far ahead and miss some folks. Joe Randall said, Jamie, I can't believe you said Shavana's name right. No one gets it right. You the man. I am all about saying the name right. I mean, it's a big thing for me here. So I'm glad if you're glad. When I see you guys, I remember the good old days when we were able to cruise at our own liberty. Keep up the good work. God bless you guys. Daryl, thanks. You're fantastic.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. Let's see. What else? Oh, Sue says, I meant the first time you went. Did you like that resort as much as the latest one? Oh, and I saw another question. Somebody asked, which time did you like better, Cabo or this time? I'll tell you what, I don't know that that's like asking which kid you like better.
Yeah,
you know, this one or that one.
They're different, and we like them for different reasons. But I will say, resort-wise, I can say I liked the Royal Hacienda in Playa del Carmen. Sure. Better than the hotel we stayed at.
It was a beachfront resort and stuff like that. But I will tell you this. Besides what might be the greatest pizza I've ever eaten in my life at the Pizza Luna at this particular resort this weekend, besides that pizza, I think I did better with the food in Cabo. I didn't have a food issue. There wasn't a problem with this food that we did, but the options, and I think I enjoyed the food better in Cabo overall. Yeah. If you're, if we're gonna, if we're being honest, which we try to be.
I didn't eat as much this time as I normally do. I just really didn't eat as much for some, and I don't even know why, but I don't know. I was just enjoying relaxing, and I ate a lot of like chips and salsa, and I snacked a lot all the time, so I think I wasn't that hungry.
Amy says, love the hot tub on the balcony. Amy, I will tell you this, and not only Amy, but all of you, I will tell you that I don't think we've ever had a balcony as big as that one on any of our travels. I mean, it was huge, and it spanned 2 rooms. The room was a one bedroom. So there was one whole living room area and then the bedroom, and they each had access to the balcony. And and it was amazing.
They also had a connecting door. And the room next door was just a bedroom with 2 beds and a little kitchenette and bathroom. So if you stayed in a 2-bedroom, I think is what they do is they open that door up there, and that's the second bedroom,
yes, you're exactly
I believe,
right.
Or at least. Yeah.
No, you're totally right. You can totally tell that. But Amy's asking about that hot tub. So Sharon was extremely concerned because we saw the hot tub, but all the photos and the stuff we saw, it didn't look like a jacuzzi, right? It just looked like a tub. And then we were worried about, well, is it a hot tub or is it just a tub?
Well, we read it was a hot tub, and I was told by the staff it was a hot tub. But then I was reading reviews about other resorts that had them on the balcony, and I heard people saying that, the water wasn't hot and this and that. So I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder if it's going to be hot here when we get there. And so I immediately turned it on, and it was hot.
Yeah, so the first thing you did was put, and so within like 10 seconds, you could tell that the water was warming up. Hot. Yeah. So yes, that was fantastic, and it wasn't the biggest. I mean, Sharon in that hot tub on her own is just perfect. I mean, it's sexy, it's cute, it's adorable. At one point, she did a bubble bath in there. I mean, the whole 9 yards. When you try to put me in there with her, then that's not a great deal. It's just not good. It's like after you've had a holiday dinner and you take the nice china dishes and you have them in the sink and they're just taking up a little area, and then someone comes and takes all the pots and pans and throws them in the sink. That's what it was like when Sharon was in the hot tub, and then I tried to get in there. The water level rose. It almost overflowed. It was uncomfortable. I
almost overflowed it the once I had it going. The day I put the bubbles in it, and I had it filling up, and I went back in to do something, and I almost forgot that I left the water running. Thank God I caught it.
Well, that's good, because I would not have wanted that phone call from the neighbors. From the deck below, and we were on the 3rd floor out of 4, so that worked out good. So we had a nicer view there.
Perfect. Yeah.
So that was very cool as well. All right, let's see what else what else do we have as far as questions about that? Did the door to the room swing to the left or to the right? Paul, I believe it swung to the right in one of the rooms, and then the bathroom swung to the right. The bedroom swung to the right. Yes, everything swung to the right.
Oh, wow.
No, Steve, we had no hurricane. The weather, guys, was
not
fantastic.
hurricane season.
It was only on the last day that we woke up and skies were a little bit cloudy, and I don't know what it all turned into. So we were blessed to have great weather the whole
They were cloudy,
time.
but the clouds kind of burnt off before we left for the airport.
Sherry Giaquinto said you need more thumbs up. 198 watching, only 78 thumbs. Thank you for pointing that out. If everyone could just take a moment to hit the thumbs up. And if you're on your phone, just close out the chat, hit the thumbs up button, open up the chat. You'll be right back where you left off. No problem.
Wow.
Sherry, you're awesome. Thank you so much.
Said, is Matthew going to do a pizza review? Yes, he does have... I know he has one pizza review. I don't know if he has more than that.
I will tell you this, Pam.
He did one pizza review.
He did. We did not have as formal a pizza review as you would have thought. And I think that's just because there was so much going on. It was kind of wild. The first day you get there, and this is another thing. We have a major complaint. This is our biggest complaint with land travel, okay? I'm here to tell you guys. The first day you get there, you pay the full charge for the day, as if you had woken up there. It's the same equivalent, but we didn't get to the resort till like 6 o'clock at night. Our flight got in at 4:30. It was a 35-minute drive from the airport to the resort. We got to get checked in.
We were lucky we had a straight through flight though.
Luckily, I did a little end around the concierge. He would have burned another 30 or 40 minutes of our evening.
Well, right now a lot of flights are so long to get anywhere that
ours was a straight through, just a straight through flight. But still, we get in at 6, and we're like, well, geez, it's 6 o'clock. We've paid for a full day. We need to get going immediately. We need to eat. We need to drink. We had 2 dinners the first night. We drank as much as we could. We were exhausted, and it was
a pleasant surprise. We knew they were going to have pizza there, but we didn't realize that it was going to be so good. And then Jamie found
the Fruta de Mar pizza was insane.
And so
it was like brick oven style pizza, and each one was like a 10-inch individual pizza you could get. And Sharon was like, look at this, and I said, what? And she said, it's Fruta de Mar. And I go, the seafood pizza, and the pizza had octopus, clams, calamari, and shrimp. And I was like, oh my God, yes, please. And it was the greatest. It was one of the greatest things I've ever put in my mouth, to be quite honest with you. And believe me, I've had a lot of things in my mouth.
So we all had our own favorite pizza there.
Kelly said I'd be a great teacher. I get the names all right. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. The pizza looked and sounded so crunchy and yummy. Did you get Cozumel? Michelle and we did not. So quickly, in case you missed it, I'll just kind of paraphrase it all together. But we thought and really wanted to go to Cozumel. There's usually, in normal times, a ferry that goes back and forth many times a day, and it's a pretty simple process. But right now, the ferry is down to like 4 trips back and forth a day. And on those 4 trips, it is full to the hilt. Every review we read in the last 2 months or so said it was a horrible experience. People are packed in like sardines. They're cramming so many folks in that are going back and forth to trying to make a day of it.
You're supposed to wear masks, but people aren't wearing masks.
People aren't wearing masks on there. It's a bad deal.
They refer to it as a breeding ground for COVID. So
and,
we're like, I think
and they said there's lots of delays. The thing will be 15 minutes early one time. It'll be an hour and 30 minutes late.
So there's a lot of waiting and it's hot.
Many people said that they literally burned an entire day with hardly any time on Cozumel. So we just said we don't want to waste any of our time. So we said we'll do it next time.
Yeah.
We'll do it next time. So that's the deal. So we really wanted to, but we didn't. Nurse Nancy, the drinks at the resort were good.
They were good.
And Daniel Fields, I think, asked about. I think I saw his comment too about drinks. What?
Oh no, go ahead.
Like a lot of all-inclusives, there's still an extra charge for premium food and premium cocktails. So included, like beer that was included, the Tecate was included, Dos Equis, Modelo, maybe a couple other things were included that you could get. Domestic stuff usually isn't included because it's more expensive to get it there. I'll give you an example on the cocktails. So I had a martini in one of the restaurants. It was an Absolute martini. So Absolute was the high-end vodka. And when I talked to the guy about bourbon, I believe he said that I want to say it was like Jack Daniel's was the bourbon, the highest level of bourbon included in the all-inclusive. They had more stuff. You could get whatever you want, but you could pay more. And I'm just not going to pay more, just for a little better alcohol in most circumstances. So there you have it.
Paper or plastic straws? That's funny because no, there were both. most of the time I got plastic straws, but I think there was twice that I got a paper straw. So.
Did you get a paper straw?
Yeah, I did a couple times.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Edler Baltimore, what's going on? Lovely to see you. Daryl said, you guys deserve it. Hope to see you on the Carnival cruise soon. But Royal Caribbean are trying to steal us from Carnival because they're sending great deals. But I'm the fun shit guy now. Hey, listen, you go wherever you can get on a cruise ship, buddy. I'll tell you that right now. How long to get through customs at the airport? Steve, easy peasy. Going there, coming back, customs was a breeze. Right, you know what was a pain in the ass? The walk to get to customs. You know, it's like a mile. Well, in getting to Cancun, it wasn't so much like that.
Where in Cancun?
In Cancun, but when we got home, it was such a far. I mean, it's like forever. You're walking and walking and walking, and you're like in the basement of the airport, and then finally you come out. You're like, where the heck are you? But the process super easy either way. And another thing, while we were in the Cancun airport getting ready to come home, we had a little time, so we were checking the duty-free prices on the alcohol, and not any great deals. They had some good deals, like buy two get one free. That might have been a good deal, but just bottle for bottle and you know, price for a bottle, nothing that really impressed me. So we did not bring any treats home.
We really didn't have room to bring anything. We did carry on, so we didn't check any luggage, and our carry-ons were like stuffed when we came out.
That's right. Nancy, we didn't really use the kitchen for much more than just the fridge to put stuff in and a place to throw all the room service breakfast dishes. We
used the microwave a few times, like reheating our breakfast food and things. We did room service 3 of the mornings. We did a room service breakfast and ate on our balcony, and then once we went to the little restaurant there. But we kind of enjoyed just ordering the room service and hanging out in the room, and we had the big balcony, so it was nice to just eat out there.
Let's see. Since all the 2021 cruises seem to be canceling, would you consider putting together a group all-inclusive? Is that even possible there? Vicky, that is definitely the kind of place that we could see going. I guess the concern is, at this, we said it in some of the video clips that you may have seen or you will see, that this resort is definitely not like a party all night. Like if you want to party all night, maybe going more towards Cancun and the hotel zone up there is your better way to go. The main pool area bar shuts down about 9. The main, the hotel bar that's in like the center of the hotel area, the Rotunda bar, that's done by about 11. Yeah. But you can bring and have as much of your own booze as you want. They have a huge market right on the property for all the timeshare folks that aren't doing all-inclusive, and they are cooking and staying there for a week, 10 days, 2 weeks, or whatever the case is with family and stuff like that. So it could definitely be done, that's for sure.
Yeah. But it was fun. And they do have activities there during the day, and I think in the evening when times are different, but they did have a few activities going on during the day. They had some like pool Olympics or something. I think that's what they called them, where they were doing some races in the pool, some of the staff with the guests, and they had a few things going on at the beach, some beach volleyball and things. And they had a lot of things for the guests just to do as well.
Yes.
You know, pool tables, ping pong, can't think of what it's called.
What?
The things you throw.
Oh, cornhole.
Cornhole.
Yes.
And then they also have tennis courts there on site. And then they have, you can get golf clubs, rent golf clubs there, and they have a golf course off. It's not too far. It's just kind of right there, and you can play golf, and so there's a lot of things.
Sharon, a few people have some questions for you. I won't give their names out because I think Blaine and Timothy Walters would be embarrassed if people knew they were asking. But they have questions like, did you jump in the hot tub and knock it out?
Oh my gosh!
Did you knock it out in general? You practically didn't get out, did you? You would have stayed in there all night if you could have.
I know. Once you got in there, it was hard to get out.
Sue O'Connor said, dirty pots and good china. Thank you. I'm glad you guys don't like that breakdown. I don't know. Things just come to me and I just say it. So what are we going to do? What am I going to, I just come up with the weird stuff. Thank you, Timothy. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. We loved it. We loved it. Not many direct flights out of Reno anywhere just to Vegas, said Lindy Lou. Yeah, I mean, we looked at some other flights that were wacky, and we got lucky to get a few flights that we could use points on and get down there with a straight flight. I mean, if it didn't work out, we literally could have flown from here to the East Coast, to Carolina, North Carolina or something, and then back to Cancun. Yeah. You got to watch what you're doing. Yeah,
we got lucky that we got a straight through flight.
That's right.
We're looking at some other places to go, and you know, in another month or so, and the flights are just so long. So we're trying to find a shorter flight.
That's right. Tina, Rick Spencer, yeah, there will be some pizza review, but not a ton of it, just because there was so much stuff going on. And some of the time when we were down eating the pizza, there was a lot happening. We ate the pizza the first night, and there we were just starving. I mean, we were just like there wasn't even time for a review.
I don't even think we were hungry when we went to the restaurant, but we're like, we need to go there and check
I think at one point I might have said Matthew will do a review later. Well, we didn't, and then the last time we really ate all that pizza by the pool was the Sunday night, and we were there because football was on. They had a whole spread and a whole setup for what the one gal behind the bar called the American football is happening. So that was amazing, and you'll see some of that stuff in the videos down the way.
But Matthew had pizza there pretty much the whole time. He had a ton of pizza.
He did eat a lot of pizza. You could get pizza there at certain times, or they also had a little more of a generic pizza, more like from a pizza oven instead of the wood-fired pizza throughout the whole day. Let's see. Let me back up a little. I jumped ahead. Now I'm going to back up so I can try to stay with the chat. We'll try to catch up a little. Tina C needs her hotel to be floating in the middle of the ocean. I hear you for sure. Can you fly directly to Playa? We flew into Cancun and taxied down. Donna, I don't know. There might be a smaller airport on the backside of Playa del Carmen, but I'm not 100% sure.
I think
Cancun's the way to go.
Cancun and take transportation.
Yeah, I think that's the deal. SK1, what's up? Nice to see you.
It's really not that far. I mean, we were there.
Kathy Martin, what's up, Kathy? Is ready, just getting down to brass tacks. How much did you pay for the all-inclusive per day per person?
Oh,
do you want to tell do you want to throw it out there? It wasn't that much.
Well, yeah, but we got a little bit of a discounted perk, so I can't really. You can go on their website and look, and it'll tell you. So we didn't pay as much as the normal, to be honest. So you can't. So you say you can't answer that question. I'm trying to remember what the regular price is.
I will tell you this. Keep in mind,
it's about $330 or $350. About $350 a night is the regular all-inclusive price for the type of room we had. I believe, like
$350 a night for that room with that balcony with all your drinks and food included is a smoking deal. Yeah. They do add on. Every place is taken after Vegas now. Every place has the resort charge, like 10%, 20%. So keep an eye on those surprises. Yeah. And all that kind of stuff. But we read horror stories about people who pay ahead of time and then they get down there and there's no record that they paid and they have issues and all that. I would tell you this. This is my personal opinion.
I wouldn't worry about that if you stay at a chain hotel or any other, maybe any
place reputable.
Maybe some hole in the wall off somewhere.
No, Sharon. I tell you what. I read reviews where people in normal places, even places like the one that we stayed at.
Really?
Yes. So I would say this is that whenever we do our booking for traveling, I know there's a lot of websites you can go to for discounts and things like that, but we have booked a lot directly with the resort. And then when Sharon takes care of any of her clients and anything, she books directly with the resort too on their behalf to take care of things.
Not always.
Well, a lot of times you do. And I just think I always feel a little bit better because then there's nobody, I need to deal with besides the person behind the counter and the company and the place that
I have a couple places that I book through I book directly if it's a better deal, but I have booked through a couple other places, including Expedia for my clients. But sometimes that's not always the best if when something goes wrong and with cancellations, it just depends.
Yes, it can be a little bit tricky. So it worked out well for us and we had no issues and we got down there and bing, bang, boom, everything was what it should have been. We had all of our paperwork that we printed out and took down. So we knew exactly what we still had to pay after putting a deposit down before going and all that stuff. Oh, Sharon, I'm drinking beer.
Oh, no.
It's making me burp. Michelle M. loves the Tecate beer. I drank the Tecate. That was a beer that was in the fridge in the room and there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. Let's see. Sherry Giaquinto does not like the straws on Carnival. BYOS, Sherry. Bring your own straw.
Yeah, I don't like the paper straws.
Paul says it's very rare to get good deals on duty free anymore. You're so right about that. Daniel Cox cruise question. Do you know if you can use cruise onboard credit for gratuities? We moved our Panorama cruise to May 8th and we got 600 credit per room.
Yes. Don't prepay them. And then when you get on board, it'll come out of that onboard credit. and that'll take care of them.
Yes. Captain's Table MDR, great question. I don't know if you're asking that based on what I said in the video or if you're just asking that normally. So as we got to the resort, and again, I said it was a little bit late, and as we got there, we were waiting for one of two people to open up so we can check in. Okay, his resort, or his question. Captain's Table says, "Hi guys, any pressure to attend the What's New at the Resort gathering disguised as the dreaded timeshare presentation?"
I think just about every resort.
They do all do it. So here's if you didn't see the video yet, then first off, shame on you. I'm very disappointed that you haven't watched it. Number two, when we got there, a guy did approach us and say, "Hey, how you doing? You're checking in? Yeah, great." And then he started saying, "Okay, if you'd like to, you can come with me and we can work on getting you all checked in. And then I can also tell you all about what's here at the resort, and I can tell you about the excursions and things like that." And he introduced himself as the concierge. And just from traveling, you know enough. I know enough that he wanted to sit down and start to promote excursions and timeshare talks and things like that. And if you want that, that's fine. And if you want to try to get a better deal on an excursion by doing that, by all means. But we weren't interested in that. So after he talked to us for a few minutes, I said, "Listen, I'll tell you what, I appreciate that, but I got to be upfront with you. We are here just to relax for 3 days, and we have no interest at all in doing any kind of excursions or anything like that. And anything else we're doing, we already have planned to do ourselves. So just to save you the time and me the time, is this more than just checking in quickly and a quick conversation?" Anyway, the long story short is that he said, "Oh yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. So give these guys a minute, and one of them will be open, and they'll get you checked in. And if you need anything, you can come contact me." And I was like, "Okay, great." So I kindly told him thanks, but no thanks. I think he probably appreciated it, because I didn't waste his time, and then we probably saved about 45 minutes of BS. So keep an eye out for that.
Richard Zollner says customs in Phoenix is crazy. Long from
Thank you, Richard.
Yeah,
it totally
can be. I know from the last time we flew internationally and came back this time. I don't remember if they had it last time, but they weren't using it. This time we came back and going through customs, they had the machines now where we just put our passport on it, and then it printed out a ticket, and we just took it through the custom lines, handed it to the guy, and left. When we came back from Cabo, I don't know if they had those. If they had the machines, they weren't using them because we actually had to walk through customs. So it was actually pretty quick this time.
Oh my gosh,
it can be really long.
The room cleaning, Daniel. The room was incredibly clean, and we felt great and safe, and I didn't find a stray hair or dirt or stain, like literally, or anything anywhere. Now, we put the do not disturb sign on our door the entire time we were there. The once or twice that we needed something, we asked them to come bring it to us, and they did. Some more towels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They told us, here's a funny thing, cruisers can appreciate it.
They will clean the room for you.
If you want to.
If you want.
They charge for it.
Well, but to be honest, I just prefer not to have people come in and clean my room when we're there anyways, just because, I don't know, you have all your stuff and you don't want to worry about it. So we just don't normally have our room cleaned when we're there. And, we don't really get it that messy. So
funny thing is that we got room service a couple times, once in the afternoon, but usually just for breakfast. And they told us on the phone, you can go ahead and put your room service tray and all your plates and stuff outside of the door when you're done. And that's funny because on a cruise ship, that's like a hot bone of contention. Do you put it outside or not? Because then you walk down the hall and you see all the crap sitting there on the floor and everything. But they did, and I will have you know that once we piled all of our dishes on there neatly and put it outside, I did take the napkin and I neatly placed it over top of the dishes so you didn't see any of the gross leftovers. Thank you very much. Thank you. I just want to pat myself on the back. I did. Because you wouldn't have done it. I have to do it because I'm so courteous to the other guests at the resort.
But that room was very, very clean, I will say, because I felt like it was almost like a new, like not a really, like it had been remodeled or something. It's just everything was clean, like the sinks and shower, like they looked new.
I did read where that resort originally was built to be predominantly a residence and an ownership-based resort, timeshare type of stuff. And it wasn't until a little bit later that they got into the all-inclusive
I think in the 90s,
deal,
90s
as they realized that there's such a big demand for it and that they could, maximize it. And also one thing we noticed as well, the grounds were meticulously maintained, and we saw plenty of people working, even though we only felt like it was about 20 to 25% occupied. And some sections you could tell were just shut down. There was no one there, not a light on or anything like that in some of the buildings. But it was really, really well maintained. And my theory for that, I think I told you this, didn't I? That when you talk about places that are heavily owned, when there's a lot of ownership there and they're timeshares, they have monthly money coming in for maintenance and things like that. And so timeshare folks are paying monthly for that property, even if they're not getting a chance to go down there. So they're still bringing in a fairly consistent amount of revenue on those residences that they have there. So that allows them to keep staff on, to keep most things open. Nothing was shut down that wouldn't have normally been open at a different time, so that was kind of cool. Although our only complaint was we wish that Asian restaurant was open a little more. It was closed Saturday night, and we really wanted to hit it. For some reason, they closed it on Saturdays.
Paul McGowan, do you have to wear a mask everywhere? You do if you're out walking around the streets. If you're walking to the restaurant, once you get into a restaurant and sit down, you can take your mask off. But when you're outdoors, you are supposed to be wearing a mask, except for you do not need to wear one around the pool. Like if you're in the pool area, walking through the pool area, sitting on a lounge chair or anything, you don't have to wear a mask.
Yes. Steve says we flew into Cancun on a Friday. We heard stories of like 2 to 3 hours to get through customs. Yes, we didn't have that. I mean, I guess the potential is there. You know, I mean, we came in on a Thursday afternoon, so maybe that's a little different than a Friday.
We left on a Monday.
Yeah, so maybe that worked in our favor.
And I thought that the Phoenix airport would actually be more crowded when we.
Well, he's talking about Cancun.
I know, but when we got home, because Monday was the last day that you could fly back without having a COVID test. So I just pictured more international travel coming in, because I know we got a notification asking us if we would be flexible and want to change our flight, because they had full flights, and I guess there were several people still trying to get on flights to get home.
Sure.
So
BJP, what's up? He says we look very nice and sun-kissed. Thank you very much for noticing. Thank you. Let's see. Party on the Sea says
loves playing cornhole. Yeah, it's fun. I know Matthew and I played ping pong too for a while one day.
Party on the Sea says I can't stay in the hot tub too long. I hear you on that. The nice thing about this one is that you fill up the tub with whatever temperature you want, and then it just has the jets. So you get to a point of heat, and then it'll start to cool down until you let a little water out and put some more heat in. So it does have a tub concept. The jets aren't heating up the tub, so that was cool. The restaurant food looked pretty good, especially the seafood. It was good.
Yeah. We ate at the Los Morales the one night, and you had seafood. I forget what you had now, but you had some kind of seafood in it.
I had some. My appetizer was some kind of an octopus appetizer, and for dinner I had like a shrimp mornay or something. It was shrimp on like potatoes or something. It wasn't. I will tell you this: the menu I saw online, I had read had been changed recently, and one or two people commented that they weren't wowed by the new menu for the premier restaurant on the property. It was good. The service was great. The presentation, everything was solid. But there were a few. I was hoping for a little more of neat seafood options that weren't there. Or maybe it's because I was drinking in the pool all day. That might have had an effect on as well.
Matthew and I both had a steak, and we had a great meal.
Larry Thomas in the house says, we're late, but we're in the house. Glad to see you made it back safe. We hope the SASC family is doing well. Let's go cruising. Larry, thank you so much for your generosity and the super chat for the channel. We really, really appreciate that. Let's see. Sharon, let's check the time here.
Oh, Paul says tomorrow is pizza day there.
He had pizza today, too, because they forgot to feed him, and then they brought a pizza later.
Forgot to feed him.
Yeah, they forget. They left him. They left him high and dry and starving. It's 9:50, Sharon. There's one thing we need to do before we keep talking about all this cruising, all this traveling and all this Mexico stuff. There's something going on this Saturday that we're very excited about. And we've teamed up with our friend John from the Ship Show. John just, with all his travels, he just got to making his post today over there on his little, in his group, in the Facebook group there. And here on our channel, we posted it a few weeks ago, but we're doing a fun thing where once a month, we're going to invite a few people to get on the computer and do a little bit of Zooming with us.
Or the phone, or... whatever they have, whatever they
Oh,
want.
yeah, okay, yeah. There's no rules, but you know what I mean. We'll be on our computer, that's for sure. And and there's been so much chat about Zoom calls and stuff like that. We thought it'd be fun to do that once a month with a few folks. So we are picking 3 people. The Ship Show, John, and maybe York. I'm not sure what the schedule is for him. Is going to pick 3 people, and then the 8 of us are going to chat online for a little bit and say hi and make some new friends and some stuff like that. And we asked people to comment below the post that we made on our Facebook page on the Sharon and Jamie Cruise Crew group, and you guys did, and there was a bunch of people, over 60 people were interested in Zooming. I thought there'd be more, but maybe the concept, maybe people are like, yeah, I want Sharon at Sea travel like at a distance. Like, I don't really want to interact with you directly. You just want to hear, maybe Jamie ramble on, or they just want to look at you for a couple hours, how beautiful you are, or something like that. So, but we have 3 names picked. Sharon, are you ready? Are you prepared to say those names? Do you guys want to know who the 3 names are? Was there a scientific way to pick these names out?
There really wasn't. Matthew helped, and we picked some names, but kind of randomly. But like I said, if you didn't put a comment in there, what was that? If you didn't put a comment in there and you would like to do it, go on the Cruise Crew in the Cruise Crew Facebook group, put a comment for next month, and that post will stay up. We'll use that same post for next month, so we will pick names from that. So if you didn't win this month, you may win next month. And we'll keep doing this every month as long as people want to do it, and eventually everyone will get a turn. So.
Hold on, okay, there I am. Lady Joyce said, wait, I didn't see that. Where is it again? So what you want to look for, a post. It might even be at the top of the group in an announcement right now.
I said it as an announcement.
But you want to look for this photo.
At the top.
This is the picture that you're going to see, not a photo. But this is a picture you see. If you want to be part of the 1-hour Zoom call with Sharon and Jamie Travel and our friends at Ship Show, just comment below to be entered. 3 people from each channel will be chosen each month. And each month we're just going to have a get-together. A lot of people put in that they want to do it. So it was a very difficult choice. We got Matthew in there. And I don't know what some of his criteria were. But he looked at a couple names.
He just picked to help Nick.
And I think he said, hey, he just kind of picked a name, and the names ring a bell to him. And so we asked him to help us make some decisions. And again, nothing scientific from it. We just said, hey, here's someone. And to be honest, if there's folks that we had Zoomed with before, then maybe they weren't at the top of the list, because it's not like we're going to pick them immediately again or something. So we just wanted some names that we know, that we see, that we're familiar with, and we just thought it'd be fun to interact with some people that we've never really met or talked with before, at least for the first time around here. So that is the deal. So Sharon, are you ready to? Do you want to see? I don't know if everyone's in the chat. Let me see if some of these people might be here really quick. Okay. I see one name, and I see one person is here. Let me see. Okay, I see another name, and the other person is here. And what was the last name? Let's see. Hold on, let me see. I don't see that person, but it's okay, because you do not have to be here to be chosen. That person will be contacted, especially since it's not even a real Monday night show. It's like a weird live show on a Thursday. Daniel Field says, we were interested, but we thought others may want to get in. Very nice of you, Daniel.
Yeah.
That's very nice of you.
Like we said, if you're not chosen this month, there's next month, probably the month after that, and we'll keep doing it as long as you guys want to do it. So, eventually everyone will get a chance.
Rhonda, you don't have to re-enter your name each month, at least not right now. For next month, we're keeping the same post, and we're just going to, and whoever gets chosen now will get eliminated from being chosen a second time, okay?
Yeah, and so we'll just keep adding to that list, but you don't have to repost it.
That's right.
It's already there.
Oh, latecomers, Vonnevi Welch, Doris Rose is here. What's going on, ladies? Lovely to see you. I'm jumping ahead a little bit. I might go back and check some of the chat
Nancy said
from
she
earlier.
Likes my necklace. Thank you, Nancy. It's a mother's necklace. It has all the stones of my kids.
Leanne says, woohoo, who could the winners be? She's building up that excitement. I love it. Let's see, what else do we have? All right, Sharon, let's announce the first name. Are you ready to announce the first name that was chosen? And again, in order to be eligible, guys, we ask that you have some form of a decent internet connection. You either have to have a computer or a cell phone so that you can, you'll probably have to put the Zoom app on there. And what will happen is that you will receive an invite that you'll click on, and then it'll prompt you to go and enter into Zoom. And the reason we say have a decent internet connection, you don't want to be the person that gets to go on the Zoom and your internet is so horrible that the entire night and nobody can hear.
But I mean, things happen
like
sometimes, and you don't always know. So no worries.
Yeah, we'll talk you through it. We'll help you get connected. But just be ready for it, so you're not disappointed, or so that you get to be interactive and have some fun with it. Yeah. Because it's going to be interactive. Now, you don't have to drink. By no means, it's not required. But I'll let you know that there could be a beverage involved. You're welcome to bring your own snacks. We won't be providing snacks, will we? We're not providing snacks for a Zoom call, no. But you can bring your own snacks if you want. I guess if you can fit as many people into the Zoom as you can. I mean, if we call one person's name and you have a family of 12, if you can get them all in the Zoom, I guess they can be there. There's no limit. We can't control who's on the other side of the camera. So, keep that in mind as well. Your neighbors or whatever, your family, your grandparents, they can all be there. That's not a big deal.
And it is going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific.
That's right. We will call the three names, and if anyone for some reason cannot make it, there is what was the term that we used?
We'll choose a backup.
There is a backup plan. There is a backup name that is out there just in case, but we won't say who that is because we don't want them to be like, damn, and then sabotage the other people or something like that. All right, so if you're ready, Sharon, why don't you give it up and why don't you call the first name? Who is the first name that will be joining us on the Zoom call this Saturday night? It is
Pam Humper-Zumian.
Pam Humper-Zumian. You're the first name being called. Pam, I think you're out there. If you're excited, you can let us know in the chat. Congratulations, Pam. You are, I don't know, I feel weird saying you're a winner. Like you're a winner because you get to talk to us for an hour. It's not really like that, but whatever. We hope you have fun. So Pam, congratulations to you. Whoop, there's Pam right there. Excellent. So Pam, you are the first name to be chosen. Congratulations, Pam. Pam's already worried, like, what will I wear? What will I drink? What will I say? Don't worry about it.
Everyone that the names we do call. If I have your email, don't worry about it. I'll send you an email on how we're going to connect and everything to get you the link before on Saturday at some point, probably Saturday afternoon at some point, so that when the time comes that we're going to have it,
you'll hear from us by tomorrow, and then we'll confirm everything. Yeah. But Blaine from Really Creative Travel says, I would have picked Pam just for her last name. I've enjoyed saying Humper-Zumian for many, many, many months. And there you go. And you're right. Her name does have a Zumian in it, Vonnie Welch. You're very welcome.
Gosh,
I didn't even notice that.
I didn't even think about that.
Humper-Zumian.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, my God. I did not even pick that up.
I don't know.
Oh, that's so funny. Vonnie Welch, you are awesome with that comment. Thank you. That's the comment of the night right there. All right. So that is the first name. I think let's do the second name. Let's do that name next. Hold on. Let me just make sure that person hasn't come in yet. No, I don't see him in there. So if anyone knows this person, you can tell them to get on. But the next name that's been chosen was
Brandon Haroldson.
Brandon Haroldson. Brandon, I don't see your name in the chat, so you'll just have to get a contact from us. But Brandon put in that he would love to be involved in a Zoom call. So we chose Brandon. Again, someone we hadn't had much contact with that we'd love to meet and get to know. So Brandon, you are the second name out there.
Wow. And
now, Sharon, as we get to the final name, it's a tough decision. We wish we could have all of you there for it. We do. But this name, you've probably seen this name a lot. Yeah, yep, Knocking Nursing said, yay, Brandon is a regular here in the show. That's right. And this person is a regular as well. As a matter of fact, this person, let me just see if they're still here. This person is still here, and I think this person will be very, very excited to hear their name call for this. Sharon, let's do the final name. One more little drum roll. The final name is...
Larry Thomas.
Larry Thomas. Larry Thomas. What's going on, Larry? Lovely to have you. Let's see if Larry's out there, if he got the message. You don't have to wear a cape to the Zoom, Richard Zollner. That's a good question. Definitely no capes involved. Clothing is always good. Clothing is good. At some point down the road, we will probably have a topless Zoom, and that will be co-hosted by Papa Mozo. But for right now, we're keeping it fully closed.
Another person came in, Kristen Riley. Hi, Kristen.
So let's see. Dang it, I see how y'all are. Said Tess Almont. Oh, Tess, please.
Hey, Tess, there's always next month.
That's right. Larry Thomas said, oh my God, Elaine and I are so excited. He said, Larry, congratulations. 3 names. We know you've seen them here in the chat. Fun people who've been around for a while. And
it's so hard picking people.
That's right.
And I always feel bad. And I hope that we can keep doing this and eventually we'll
cycle through and get over it.
Yeah,
let's see how the first one goes and see how easy it is. I mean, if it's really smooth, then who knows? It could become twice a month.
And if depending on how it works with having the 6 people in there with us in the ship show, so 8 sort of boxes or whatever. I mean, if we think we can handle more and still have like quality, time together, maybe we'll add a few more. But this is the first time, so we kind of limited it to the 6, and we'll kind of see how it goes.
Hold on. Out of nowhere, I know Pam Humpertzumian was here. All of a sudden, I see the name Ty Humpertzumian. Is there another Humpertzumian that we don't know about until just this moment?
There's a whole family.
Ty said, oh, wow, looking forward to... How many Humpertzumians are there, Pam? What should we be expecting? All of a sudden, I'm getting a little nervous. Sandy McKendrick, no, it won't be a live Zoom. It's Saturday. It's a great question. But no, we're not going to do it live. We're just going to meet and have a chance to chat, and we can talk a little bit and share some stories and answer questions and have a little banter back and forth and maybe a few laughs in the meantime.
And if everyone
like
that's Zooming doesn't mind, maybe we'll take a quick screenshot of the Zoom.
Yeah, we can probably do something like that.
And we'll post it or show it in our live show on Monday or something, just kind of for fun. That's right.
And don't worry, green screens are not required. No. A little bit of light on your face will probably be good and not a ton of light behind you, and you will be fine. So there you have it. It ought to be fine. So that's the deal. So we're super excited about it. Congrats to the 3 people whose names got chosen. And like I said, it's a pretty random deal. There's a lot of folks that we know that we talk to on a regular basis, folks that we may have Zoomed with before inadvertently or once or twice here or there. A great point. Tess Almont said, Paul Ladd has been on national TV. He doesn't need to Zoom. You're so right about that. But I don't know. I just wanted to get a few unsuspecting folks that are members of the cruise crew and say, come on and let's hang out for a little bit. We just thought it'd be a lot of fun. Yeah. Great idea. Screenshots of Michelle M. I heard clothes were optional, correct? Blaine, they're optional. I mean, you don't have to wear them. You can do what you want in the comfort of your own home. Just know that at least one picture will be posted online. And Charles Hahn said, how about strawberry jam for the rest of us?
Oh, my God. That's a lot of strawberry jam.
Easy, Charles. Yeah, really. As a matter of fact, we talked about potentially starting a side business, Sharon Strawberry Jam, and we'll see how that thing goes.
Yeah. I haven't had time for that
Jay Booth,
yet.
What's going on, Jay Booth? Jay Booth said, I'm a little late to arrive. You guys look sunburned. The ship show said, did I miss it? John, did you really miss the announcement, or are you being a smarty pants over there? Oh, he said I had to put Stella to bed.
Yes, you missed the announcement.
You missed it, John. And you were one of the winners, but we had to go to the next name because you weren't here. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You're one of the Zoomers. Maybe Ship Show, maybe you can tell us on your channel, when will you be choosing the 3 names? Do you have a time frame to do it? Because folks can go over to the Ship Show Facebook group and enter to win that as well.
Oh, Tess says, I'll send you some fresh Arkansas strawberries if you send me some jam. Ooh.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's a deal.
That sounds good.
You send us the strawberries first, and then we'll make it into jam and send it back to you. How do you like that?
I could do that.
How do you like that? Kristen Riley said, Carnival Panorama or Radiance? Well, we don't know what the Radiance will look like, and right now, Panorama is thebomb.com.
Yeah, I like the... I'm going to say the Panorama, but I mean, I know I'll enjoy the Radiance as well, but I'm going to go with Panorama just because it's bigger.
Sandy McKendrick likes that my palm tree on my shirt is part of the green screen picture. Yeah, sometimes I'm stupid and I keep forgetting that I wear something with green in it, and then I get it on and I'm sitting here, I'm like, what do I care? It's fine. No big deal. No big deal. Ashley Moy made it. What's up, Ashley? Love to see you. I'm sure people are dropping out for the chat like flies now that we made the big announcement. Jay Booth said, I tested positive for COVID out here in California Monday. Can't believe it. Jay Booth, we hope that you're feeling good. I don't know if it's like you're sick and you got tested or you got tested for another reason, but hopefully everything goes well. Keep us posted, please.
Yeah, keep us posted, and I hope everything goes well and you recover quickly.
Yep. Oh, Beth's headed to Vegas in a couple weeks. See, we should go
Beth.
to Vegas.
Oh,
Beth, what?
Nice.
You didn't even call us. What the? Christina B said thumbs up. Thank you, Christina. We appreciate that.
John said he's announcing it tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, John's going to announce it. So you could go over to the chip show, look for a similar post. I think it's the exact same
You can put
image.
your name there.
Or you can get your name in there.
And you still might get chosen.
Ashley Moy said, what was the announcement? So sorry I missed it. Ashley, it was the big monthly hashtag no Zoom call with us and the ship show, a big old get together to have a little fun, maybe a beverage and a few laughs. And again, if you go on Sharon and Sea Travel Cruise Crew, Sharon and Sea Travel Cruise Crew on Facebook.
Sharon Sea Cruise Crew.
So, I'm sorry, Sharon and Sea Cruise Crew. Thank you for correcting me.
For the group, I don't want to.
For the group, for the Facebook group, Sharon and Sea Cruise Crew. And you go on there and you find the image that looks like this. That. If you find that image, and then you comment in the post underneath it, and you'll be good to go. So there you have it. Did all you guys see the, what we kind of patched together a new little intro. It's not the new intro, don't get me wrong. But all of a sudden I realized at the last minute, I'm like, wait, the only intro I have is the Monday night intro where the screen comes up and says Monday Night Live. And I'm like, I can't play that because it's Thursday. So I took some other clips, including a few moments from our recent vlog, and put that together. So if you missed it in the beginning, if you want to see it again, let me know and I'll play it before we get out of here.
Oh, Beth said, we just booked my big birthday weekend. All right.
Oh, God.
That's gonna be fun.
Nancy Fields is going to Vegas 2/7 to 2/10.
Wow.
No, I think, you know what she's doing? I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Nancy Fields is going to Vegas 2/7 to 10. So she's going on February 7th until October is what she's trying to say there. And I don't doubt that for a second. Because those guys love Vegas.
A lot of you Welch.
Can we watch the Zoom call? Lindy Lou, no, there's no voyeurism for the Zoom call. You're just going to have to hear about it and look for a photo or two or something to that effect. Just make sure, Sharon, do you have the waiver? But everyone will have to sign a waiver before entering in. We cannot be held responsible for anything negative that can happen.
Oh, my God.
So there you go. There you go.
Party on the Sea says the new carnival celebration beauty was unveiled on Twitter. Yeah, it is gonna be a beauty. I mean, it's gonna be like another Mardi Gras, so it's gonna be beautiful. I can't wait. We're gonna be on there for Thanksgiving in 2022.
I hope so. I hope pretty soon we're on somewhere.
It'll be our first Thanksgiving cruise.
Well, we were talking about what a great time we had on our land travel, but how much don't get me wrong, it does not replace cruising by any stretch of the imagination. It just doesn't. Yeah, Paul Addis said, wait for the leaked footage, Lindy Lou. You're right about that. There'll definitely be some revenge folder stuff in there.
Sandra says, Sharon, if a balcony opens up on the May 29th cruise, please message me. I have a full cruise credits. Okay, I will. Right now, it's sold out, and to be perfectly honest, I don't think that they're gonna open it back up for any bookings. So I don't know.
And there we'll
see.
Let's see what else. Celebration Cruise will be with the Plaque family for Thanksgiving. Whoop whoop. Yeah, knocking us Nancy. Nancy's jonesing to get back to. You know what, guys, if you haven't checked it out, Nancy was just at the Dells, and I think she just got back like 2 days ago, and she was there with the family. It's a place. I've never been there, nice, but it's in Wisconsin, and it's an outdoor. It's a lot of fun. I don't know if it's the same effect as it would be during the summer, but I know she loved going and had a blast, and she said she had a lot of relaxation, and she's got videos coming out and stuff, and her live the other night on Tuesday night, she was talking about it. And Nancy, I wish I was more interactive on the live, but I was frantically trying to finish a vlog because the boss here was on me to get a first vlog out immediately with my 1 day off before going back to work.
Yeah, well, you had to work so many days in a row now after coming back,
So there you go. There you go. Let's see. Jay Booth said the doctor prescribed Z-Pack and steroids to help her feel better from the Proma 19, as we call it. So that's good to hear. I hope you're feeling better and keep us posted. We'd love to get an update on what your experience is. Kelly said, I'd like to play the intro again. Sue O'Connor said, I'll be with you, Sharon.
Yeah, you will.
Kathy said, do you think she'll be done for 2022? I think so.
I think so. Unless anything holds up the shipyards, in the end of 2021, that let's hope so by then.
Paul Adam wants to know if Nancy got a new computer at the Dells. Oh my God, Paul, that's horrible. That's horrible. That is horrible. Amy Elke said the Dells is a lot of fun. Yes, Carly, you get the whole Plaque family on Celebration 2022.
Yeah. That is going to be a big cruise.
Steve Morales called Nancy a party hound.
It's just going to be a big family. I don't know.
Yes.
Like our outside of our family, you guys, our family here. Cruise.
Kevin Brubaker said, my son and his fiance just said they want to go on a cruise for their honeymoon in a couple years. You know who I'm calling. I hope it's Sharon. Keep in mind, guys, also, if you're ready to book travel, doing anything, anywhere, any country, any continent, any planet, you can contact Sharon. She doesn't talk about herself as much, and I like to promote her the best that I can as a loving husband. sharonatsea@gmail.com. You send the email. She responds. Shortly after that, you're talking to her directly. It's not a recording. You don't talk to me. She doesn't have an assistant that you talk to. It's Sharon. It's Sharon. You talk to Sharon directly on the phone. It's an amazing experience. I remember the first time I talked to you on the phone. That's when I started falling in love with you.
Oh my God.
So.
Oh my gosh. Lady Joyce said, I just requested to join the group. I was only on the VE23 group cruise. Oh, okay. We will. I will look right now. I'll let you in.
Wow, there you go. Did you guys see any snow as reported in the news lately? Captain Table, you mean out here in our neck of the woods? There was a hint of snow, and I think it might have also been a little bit of hail that looked like snow. But now I'm hoping that it'll start to warm up a tiny bit. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, while we're on the topic here, if you didn't see it yet, let me just give you a little teaser. A little bit of this is what you can expect if you tune into the vlogs that we have coming out. As a matter of fact, this is a little bit of the intro to the last vlog. So take a moment right now, turn up the volume a little bit, and take a gander at this.
Don't dismiss it. League of Legends esports.
The name you trust for new cars is the name you trust for pre-owned.
Hello, we made it. And look where we are. We are waiting to go through immigration in Cancun.
Don't forget to subscribe to Sharon and Jamie. Thank you.
Steve Morales, you're so right. Hold on, I gotta read a couple comments that I saw come in here as that video was playing. Working backwards, yeah. Steve Morales said, "Don't look at the camera, Sharon." You glanced at the camera. You have to be natural. Pretend the camera's not there.
When
Anytime we're doing those kind of little clips. Paul Addis said, "Do you think Sharon's telling Jamie off during these videos while they're playing?" Well, that's one reason. why I turn off the microphone and then turn it back on again. She's definitely giving me an earful. Jamie with the lotion. Oh, wait, that was sanitizer. Thank you, Nurse Nancy. Nice of you. Oh, memories you two must have had being back in the Phoenix airport parking deck. Yes, Tesla Mod. It brought back all the great memories. That's why we asked Matthew to go inside and just check the departure time of the flight and then come back out to the parking lot and tell us. I love the three of you walking into the parking lot. I love the vlog. Thank you, Pam S. Joe Randall, have a great night. 5 a.m. does come soon.
Night,
Enjoy
Joe.
yourself. Take it easy. Folks are talking about how fast they book their cruises when they're canceled. You got to book them quick so that you can get out there and have fun.
Yeah.
Tess said that was great. Thank you. Oh, the ship show. If the ship show is saying something nice, coming from him, that's a big compliment because he's got the highest quality vlog content out there on the block for sure. Eddie Moonshine is here. What's going on, Eddie? Lovely to see you again. Lady Joy said, I'm going to cry if Mardi Gras is canceled in June.
Oh my gosh.
Well, if it is canceled in June, then you know we'll be crying because it'll be canceled in May.
Yeah.
Or is that what hold on? Is that what she's talking about? The May, or is that a different cruise for her?
Daniel Field says airline. You mean what airline we flew? We flew American Airlines.
Party on the Sea said on the Carnival website just now it lets you book on the May 29 Mardi Gras.
It will. It'll let you book on there, but it won't let me add anyone else. I guess I should have explained that. It won't let me add anyone else to the group. So I can't book anyone else in the group right now. The group is already shut down. Even if you book outside, I can't pull you in. But I can still book people outside of the group and, they can come along. But I can't book them in the group. So I can book you outside. You just won't receive the perks from Carnival, the group perks. But anyone who wants to be involved in the group and still books it outside, we'll let you in on all the activities and stuff. You just won't get those extra perks.
Daniel Fields, if you're asking what airline, we flew American, if that's what you're asking.
That's what I just said.
Well done. You captured the real essence of traveling. A lot happens before that first cocktail. It really does. And I was dying for the first cocktail. I mean, dying for it. And did I had...
Well, it was a long
And
day.
actually, my first cocktail was a margarita. You know what? I talked a little bit about the alcohol earlier and how there's a level of quality before you end up having to pay a surcharge or a little extra, a premium charge for the premium drinks. But I didn't mention that the tequila that I was drinking all week was Hornitos. And Hornitos is pretty good. It's not, it's not the top of the... By no means is it Santo tequila, but it's pretty good, and I did all right with that. So we did okay. No, I paid full price for that parking, Paul Adam, but thanks so much for asking. Travel day is always a long day. You're sure. And Jamie, yes, Steve said, I'm sure Jamie was validated.
Yeah, we got there. We were tired. We unpacked, and then we went and had some drinks and had pizza and just relaxed. And then we went and ate some more and just
Nancy
crashed
says,
out.
Hornito sounds a little bit risque. Oh, Nancy, only you would say that. No, it was good stuff. Because I kept on asking, what's the best? What's the best tequila? What's the best tequila I can get? I am so baffled. Why can't we buy a drink on an airplane? I know. So the FAs have less contact, but instead of water, bring me whiskey. You're so right about that, Tess. That's why you just you have to risk everything. Here's the good part is everyone is so focused on them and keeping your head down on the flights. And you're barely seeing a flight attendant at this point. The one time they came by and give you your bag that has like some pretzels and a warm water in it, a tiny water, and then you don't see them. So if you were ever gonna, accidentally get a little airplane bottle of something on a flight that gets through, this would definitely be. I mean, it's not against the rules to bring an airplane bottle of alcohol on a flight, although it is against the rules to drink it.
I mean, you can't.
What you do with it is your own deal.
You're not supposed to open those on the plane, but you could go to a restaurant bar, order a couple drinks there, then have some kind of a cup in your bag, and you could just pour it in that cup. And then take it on the plane because you can carry, drinks on the plane and they won't know that you're drinking alcohol. Yeah,
John, I think it has to do with liquor licenses and consumption on a plane and people getting hammered. There are people who say that if you get the right flight attendant, you can give them your alcohol and they will pour it in the drink because your alcohol legally has to be given to you by someone from the airline, the flight attendant, or something of that nature, is what I've read before. But Sharon, that's a great thing. If you bring your own cup, even if you have just a plastic cup with a lid and a straw, and you go and you grab a small little bottle from the duty free or something like that, and you just kind of put that thing together and you walk on the plane and you just slam that bad boy. So, Party on the Sea says, I love Hornitos and El Jimador. Yeah, I believe that one might have been available too.
I think it was. I think they mentioned there was that one was another option.
Yeah, or go to the bathroom and say, finish the little bottle. You're right about that, Daniel. Finally finished with work. Jim D, good to see you. Good to have you here. Thanks for joining us. You're a little late, but we'll forgive you for that.
Lindy Lou says, happy birthday to Matthew tomorrow.
Oh my God, you're right.
Is.
That reminds me. Sharon said, hey, we can't be on too late because we have some stuff we have to start getting ready. It is Matthew's birthday tomorrow, the 29th. So big happy birthday to Mr. Matthew. Very exciting. Also, don't forget that John from the Ship Show is having a birthday tomorrow. So happy birthday to you, John, as well. And, of course, our friends over at the Zingano channel, their adorable little daughter, Valencia, is having a birthday tomorrow.
That's right.
There's a lot of birthdays going on.
29th is a big
Very big. My flight to Vegas in September, my flight attendant kept the free drinks flowing. Woohoo, said Michelle.
Nice.
That's right. Well, we had that time on that flight coming back in Florida, where we were coming from where? From Fort Lauderdale or from Orlando to Fort Lauderdale or something like that.
Yeah,
we just had a quick layover.
I think it was Miami to Orlando. Yeah,
something like that. And we had the person gave us tons of free booze. It was insane. We literally had a bag of it going home. Take little bottles and take that trash with you, says Steve Morales. You're right.
Yeah.
Early happy birthday to John and Matthew. Happy birthday, Matthew. Lots of birthday wishes. Hello. Thank you for wishing him a happy birthday. We will show him these and he will get a kick out of it. Yeah. Did we have plans, was asked. We do. We're going to get Matthew one of his favorite dinners. His second favorite dinner, probably, which will be the Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, he loves Texas Roadhouse because he loves the steaks there and he loves the rolls. So we're actually going to get takeout and bring it home. We're not going to go out and eat in the restaurant. Just, I don't know. One reason is we just came back from Mexico. So we're just trying to, except for Jamie having to go to work, we're trying to, keep our distance for a few days.
There you go.
So we're going to get takeout, bring it home, have birthday cake, have a movie night, just kind of the family this year. I mean, it's kind of one of those years where, I don't know, you can't really do a lot for your birthday. It's not like you could go out with friends or celebrate. I mean, everyone's kind of keeping their distance. So.
You're right about that.
So
Carly McClendon said, I think it was the trip home. Carly, you were close. I think it was the trip home on the horizon because didn't we see Deb Kreutzer and Terry Kreutzer, DC 810, in the airport after that little trip happened? You recall that?
Oh,
are you not remembering? Too far away.
We have to go out and watch our own.
It was
vlog.
so many cruises ago. I just can't remember.
You know who we need here? We need Garrett here.
Garrett Lavis can be here.
He would know. He would know.
No, you're right.
He knows more about us than we know about ourselves.
He does. He's corrected me on my blog information many times.
I know.
Many times he set me straight. Carly, you may be right. It was the Encore, or it might have been the Horizon. It might have been the group cruise too. Yes, Marilyn Dillon loves the Texas Roadhouse. Michelle M is a big fan as well.
Yeah, I love the Texas Roadhouse too.
Yes,
I love
Richard
it.
Zollner does. There you go. Thumbs up. Let's get to 100%, said Daniel Fields. Thank you, Daniel. Chris Goob, bon to the freaking jour.
Bonjour.
That's what you got to say. Bone to the mother freaking jour, Chris Goo. Nice to have you. Ice hockey was playing tonight. No problem there, Chris. Thank you for joining us. Chris, the bad news is you didn't get chosen this time for the Zoom call. But the good news is Pam Humpert-Zoomian, Larry Thomas, and Brandon Haraldson all did. So they will be joining us on Saturday, and we can't wait to tell you all about it on Monday. We'll tell you if they do anything funny or silly or get goofy or anything. Maybe somebody drinks too much or someone, you never know. Maybe they fall out of their chair. Maybe they knock their laptop off the table. Who knows what can happen?
Oh, my gosh.
Who knows what can happen?
Oh, good night, Timothy Walters.
Timothy, good night. Hey, man, get better. We hope that ankle's healing up really good and you're back at it soon, brother. You'll be playing kickball and rollerblading in no time. We know you will because you're that kind of guy. The rolls are the best, said Lady Joy.
Daniel says Garrett must have a prior Thursday night appointment. Yeah, he must.
Yeah, how dare he? What is the matter with him? Sandy McKendrick
Where's
said, my
Steve
birthday's
Williams?
tomorrow, and I had Texas Roadhouse tonight. Great choice. Happy
wow.
birthday to you, Sandy,
Yeah.
Sandy as well.
Happy birthday, Sandy.
We did. Kevin Brubaker said we just did 10 pounds of king crab and shrimp tonight with the whole family. I'm in full food coma right now.
Oh my gosh.
That sounds good. That sounds really good. Yeah, Daniel, you have to tell Garrett we were talking about him. Margie likes the Texas Roadhouse as well. Mike V. Texas Roadhouse coming to Shakopee, Minnesota later this year. I think you'll love it. Make your reservations now. Thank you, Marilyn Dillon. Trevor Begockler said, what's up? Someone got some. He just said someone got some. Somewhat. Oh, there it is. A little bit later. First he was just saying someone got some. I thought he was saying that he got some. I was going to congratulate you. I was like, yes, Trevor, you got some tonight. Atta baby. Way to go. You're the man.
Oh my God.
You're the man. Bonjour, buongiorno, my PSA for the night. Sangria margaritas are Rick's favorite of the Texas Roadhouse and Amy. Oh, we might have to check that out.
I haven't tried those yet there. I'll have to try them.
Hey, maybe we should have a big Texas Roadhouse get-together in Arizona next. That might be good. And we will talk more about the all-inclusive resort get-together. We'll see what we can put together for that. We'll see how it plays out.
We've been kind of holding off on any plans, I think, because we're just trying to see what's going on with cruising, like when it's actually going to start back up, what cruises we may actually get on, may not. So we'll see. And we want to be able to give everyone a notice. We don't want to say, oh, like in 2 weeks we're going here. I mean, people need to plan. So we'll try to get something planned.
I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I think John said that I made poo for dinner. Is the H is silent, I think. I think the H is silent. You know how Amy Elke, it's the O is silent? I think in PHO, the H is silent, so it's pronounced poo. He made poo for dinner. Ew, that's disgusting. I know. You eat poo for dinner? Oh, God. That's gross. That is gross.
Oh, my God.
Amy Franzak, what do you think? Oh, Amy, you had to bring it up. You had to.
What's that?
NCL's repatriating a lot of their crew that they brought out. You know, Amy, I think there's probably a little bit more of a delay than they anticipated. And it is unfortunate for everyone involved.
That's good.
And but you know, it's out of our control at this point. We
save them some money.
Yes.
You know, so they're gonna do what financially is gonna benefit them. Now.
We are we've come to the realization that it's totally out of our hands.
That's what I said, John.
We are letting Jesus take the wheel on this. It's pronounced foo.
I said foo.
I like
its PH is a sound as an F.
That's ridiculous. Who doesn't know how to spell foo? I say fooey. I say Hong Kong fooey to that.
Oh my God.
Hong Kong fooey.
Oh
Who knows that show? I'm not into that foo. It sounds like a bunch of foo poo to me.
Oh my God.
It's foo poo. It's foo. Christina V said foo you.
Oh my God.
That's a good one, Christina V. That's a good one. Homemade calzones tonight. Oh, Sherry Smith. Now you got my attention. It's foo, you crazy dorks. Come on, John. You know it's pronounced poo. It's Vietnamese.
Oh my God.
Hey, John goes in and says, "I'll have the poo for one." That's why they also call it. You can get a poo poo platter. I think it's the same thing. You ever go out for Chinese food and get the poo poo platter?
Gosh.
Yeah, it's poo poo platter. Same thing. Happy you guys enjoy the Royal Haciendas. We have been going there for 15 years and love it.
Nice.
Looking forward to trying the new wood-fired pizza. Oh my God, Josh, it's insane.
They just opened.
It is so good.
That's not just recently, and then also the teppanyaki. I think they just opened recently.
Jimmy Butler's the number one super guy. Is that Hong Kong Fooey? Number one super guy. Oh my God, it's foo. Yeah, whatever. Foo you. That's what I have to say to that. I'm not eating that stuff.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what the hell's in that. It's a bunch of fake food. Poo poo platter and a tossed salad. Ooh, Tessalmon. That sounds like a messy dinner.
Homemade chicken soup cooking while the big snowstorm here in Cleveland. Oh my gosh.
Paul said, "Foo me once, shame on you. Foo me twice."
Oh my God.
Yeah. Crazy Cat Traveler just called me a lost cause on our own live stream. That's an outrage. Foo equals foe equals foe. The English language. Thank you, Knockers Nancy. Thank you. Michelle, enjoy that homemade chicken soup. It sounds delicious. Guys, we need to wrap it up. We have to go get ready. Matthew's got a birthday, and there might be, is there anything, do we have to wrap anything for him?
Well, a couple things.
Do you want me to wrap a little something right now? Now, here's a little story I got to tell about three bad brothers you know so well. It started way back in history with Ad Rock, MCA, and me, Mike D.
Oh my gosh.
See?
Okay.
That's right. I set you right up for that.
Oh my god.
That was foo rap. I call it foo rap. All right, we're out of here. Guys, we gotta go. We gotta get ready. We gotta get ready for the big day tomorrow. It's been an amazing night. Congratulations. We can't wait to see the folks on the Zoom call. It's gonna be fantastic. So thank you. Tess Almond said I'm crying. That's good. I'm glad I'll be crying too when we get done and Sharon yells at me. Jamie, don't rap. Stick to Sammy Hagar. Oh, my man, Sammy. Somebody asked about tequila earlier. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't had a chance to get it, look for the Santo tequila, the white bottle or the brown bottle. The white is the white tequila. The brown is the mezquila. It is freaking amazing.
I don't know if it's Instagram or something. The other day I saw like a aqua colored bottle too. Is there another one now?
Of Santo?
Yeah.
You sure?
Unless it was just the picture, but it was there was another bottle color. Unless it was just I don't know.
Yeah, John said he's gonna send us some foo in the mail. Really, I bet you the food you eat now and the food that you mail to us that we open up and eat will taste exactly the same. God.
Oh my god!
You know what? It should at the end of it should have a T on it, and it should be called foot because it tastes like feet. That stuff is disgusting. Futa. Futa. Marianne Dillon, Santo is a brand new tequila that two of the greatest guys in the world, Guy Fieri, and Sammy Hagar have teamed up to create an amazing new tequila called Santo. And it was the death of me. It was the foo of me on New Year's Eve. That tequila is one of the reasons why the last 2 hours of the live show were gone, never to be seen or heard from again. So there you go. Oh my god! You gotta let it marinate. You gotta let the foo marinate. That's disgusting. Thank you, Tess Almond will send us the strawberries. It's better than foo. Trevor McGougher said, "I like foo." Boy, this thing has taken a turn, hasn't it? For the worst. People are dropping out like flies. They're like, I came here for the cruise chat or the travel talk, and now they're talking about foo and. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I apologize to everyone out there that got away from us tonight. You guys have been great. Thank you for joining us. Happy birthday to everyone having a birthday tomorrow. And thank you for your well wishes for Matthew. Feel free to say happy birthday to him on the Cruise Crew Facebook page. He will love the heck. He does not have Facebook.
He does not have a Facebook.
But he will be.
We'll show him.
I'm a Foo Fighter to the ship show. That's a good one. Is someone getting the best? Never mind. Foo is cruise chat. I guess it is. Dropping like flies on foo. Okay, everyone needs to stop. This is crazy. This live stream gives me the foos. I learned John eat weird sounding food. There you go, Rhonda. Thank you so much. All right, guys. I saw Sammy Hagar in a concert a few years in Anaheim. Great concert. See, Jay Booth knows it. Jay Booth, you get better soon. We hope you're feeling better. All right, guys. I'm done with the chat. We're checking out. Thank you for joining us on a Thursday. It was a lot of fun. And we'll be back Monday, like usual, regular. And Monday we'll be talking about the finalization of the big St. Jude's donation plan. So that is still in the works. That has been all squared away. The money for St. Jude is secure. It is in a vault. It is in an underground vault right now, and it will be donated. We're just trying to find out the right way to do it. And one way or the other, you will know of the plan. You might even, I don't know if it'll be donated Monday or sometime during the week, or we'll make a video about it or whatever. But it's happening next week probably is what it looks like, and we're super excited about that. So thank you for everything. You guys are amazing. And until next time, I'm Jamie.
And I'm Sharon.
And on behalf of Matthew, Nancy, Leanne, and everyone from the Sharon and Sea Travel Cruise Crew, we want to say...
Happy cruising. One day soon. Safe travels, and we'll see you Monday night.
Monday night, guys. Monday. Don't miss it. Monday night, we're back. We're back like regular. I'm off Tuesday, so maybe we'll have a couple of beverages together. What do you think of that? And for a couple of you, we'll talk to you before Saturday and get a game plan because we're going to have a good time. All right, guys, you are fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will talk to you next time.
Good night.